Happy New Year! It's 2013 Rattler. So, like I said in the full review, and well, it was sort of an unboxing and review on the console, and an unboxing first, then the console. And I also did a comparison on the two controllers. There's the Xbox, there's the Xbox One controller, here's the Wii U Pro controller, and there's the Xbox One. It's on along with the cable box. And there's the Xbox One dashboard that's they're showing Tammy on the cable box. So I'm gonna get to the cable box sooner or later. But now let's talk about, if you don't know what Xbox One is, or maybe if you don't own an Xbox, never did. If you're a PlayStation fan, well, too bad for you. So right now I'm gonna start with let me see if I can start with the game. So I'm going to go ahead and stop right here. So here are the apps that required. There's the Blu-ray player app. There's the Microsoft Explorer, or people nowadays refer to as Edge. Even though if you have a Microsoft 10, Windows 10 on your computer, here's Netflix and here's Hulu, and well, you need more. You have to go to the Xbox store, but I don't think I'm gonna deal with that. Maybe I'll deal with it. But so with Blu-ray player, it does require you to install the app called Blu-ray Player, and whoever thought PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 3 was the only let me turn off the muting mode, was the only console that can play Blu-ray. But Xbox One does also play. It plays Blu-ray, and it also plays and DVD as well. Even though you don't need like sometimes you do need a remote, sometimes you don't, but I just use my regular controller. So even just like the Xbox 360 and the original, they only play DVDs, and kind of like how even if you own the original Xbox, you have to get like a little sensor to plug on the console, and then you would have to, in order to watch DVDs. Yeah, you would still need those if you still own an original Xbox. Even if you have that or the Xbox 360, I'm sorry, I'm shaking my iPad a lot. So yeah, that's fine if you own an Xbox original or the 360. So I'm gonna try and head and put a Blu-ray. So I'm gonna put in 22 Jump Street. So you know that you do need the Blu-ray app installed. So I'm gonna go ahead and it's already installed. I'm sorry if you didn't see that. Um. So what was I gonna? Oh yeah, or see, you're gonna play the Blu-ray on your Xbox One, even if you have an Xbox One, or a Blu-ray player, which if you cannot see, it's hiding. It's right there if you can't see it, but never mind. Or like, say if you're having a little movie marathon of your own, and you're watching it on the Blu-ray player, but you want to watch another movie, but you don't want to take out the disc. But you do know. Let me turn this down. You can also use your Xbox One as a second Blu-ray player, even though Xbox One does play games, and it also has this video softwares like Netflix and Hulu and especially YouTube. So um, here's the Blu-ray. Well, it's playing. So previews. Let me see if I can. Well, I just fast forward everything. So you gotta use the controls, and well, you gotta press the B button in order to do that. Yeah, 'cause sometimes it's gonna get really. It's really gonna be rough to use the controls on your controller, even though a media remote costs extra money compared to buying an Xbox One and a remote and a media remote. Kind of like it was like the Xbox 360. Sometimes you didn't need a remote; you just used the regular controller, or the PS3. If you own the PS3, or if you already own the PS4, that I'm pretty sure that does play a DVD as well. So, anyways, it's just playing. that's all I just want to show you. No, but I did put a DVD before and it did work. But I just don't know about CD like compact disc. Like when you're watching, let's try to listen to music. And even though Xbox One does have music, but you need to pay for those. So now I'm gonna go ahead and show. What else am I gonna? I'm gonna show also the cable. So let me go ahead and. So here is the cable app. Well, the One Guide. If we just exit, it's One Guide, but also known as TV. You can even, well, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but you also need to plug in your cable box, the HD from. I don't know if I could show you the back, but I don't want to show the back since I got all those pillows in there. So right now they're showing Big Bang on TBS. Even if you leave the app, nothing's gonna interrupt. I mean, even though you can still come back, but even though you're gonna show something else, they're gonna show something different other than one of your favorite shows. But let's just say you just wanna watch the. Sorry about that. Just wanna watch cable and not play a game. You need to have both the cable on and the Xbox One on. You can't, and also have it on the same input, not on the same input. Not even though like on my other games I put it on the game input, but with Xbox One and the cable, satellite, whatever you have. If you have Dish Network, you have Time Warner, you have DirecTV, which I also have right now. You still need to have two things on. But if you're only going to use it to watch just to watch the show, you need to turn off the controller. Well, let me go to the. Well, good thing I canceled it. You need to hold on. You need to have the controller off in order to save battery power. So you can't. Like I said, if you want to watch cable, you need to have the Xbox One and the cable box on. But I'm not sure if PS3 or the PS4 has something like that. I don't know. Maybe I forget what I said about PS3. I don't know if PS4 has something like that. But still. And kind of like the Wii U, you would also connect your Wii U gamepad right there to the TV in order to control the volume, the channel. But you can control both the cable and the TV with the gamepad. So before I had a little trouble with trying to connect the HDMI to that came with the Xbox One to the back of the TV, but with let me turn on the controller. But you need to control the HDMI from the cable box to the Xbox One because it didn't come with like a component with an AV output or a component cable that you plug to the TV in order to see your game. Because when I first opened, I was like, "There's no AV or components. Like that's just impossible." And I wasn't gonna struggle enough to go to the store and buy one because it could cost extra money in order to do that. So yes, I had to disconnect the cable HDMI from the TV to the Xbox One to connect the HDMI that came with the Xbox One to the TV. So that's the cable, by the way. And as I said, you need to turn off the controller if you still want to watch your cable, so you can save battery power. So let me move on to something maybe I can try. So anyways, I don't know what else to say about this, but all I know is it's a different kind of dashboard than it was before. Because when I installed my Xbox One, it had to upgrade, so I guess I couldn't use the use the older dashboard when it came out in stores back in 2013. So it's I don't know what to say. So here's like a little social media app, like you can like see what your friends are up to on Xbox Live. Iron Man. Uh, Here's the one guide which tells you like your TV shows and video stores. Yeah, unless if you're downloading like TV show apps like ABC. Well, there's Comedy Central, Bravo Now, Fox Now. So um, here's also the Xbox Store, also known, but you need like internet access in order to do something like that. But you don't need anything like. But for games, you need to play games online. You need Xbox Live Gold. But for other stuff like Netflix, Hulu, and all that, you don't. It's like because before I had to use Xbox Live in order, well, for my 360 since it didn't, it required Xbox Live in order to use Netflix or Hulu, but I didn't have a Hulu account back then. And so here are the apps, the App Store. It's like iTunes. Like there's also the games, the movies, the TV. But I never download any movies off from the Xbox Store because that costs money in order to do that. But you can also get like a gift card from the stores in order to add money. Give it to a friend, a family member who likes Xbox. Here's also the music. So that's the community, and here's the home button. I don't know much about the home button. I just look for apps, and here are the games and everything. My stuff, Skype, and I don't need a Skype on this since I don't own a Kinect for this. So for this you need a Kinect, which I don't own since the media room is all too small, and yeah. So I don't know what else to say about this. It's a good console. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's the number one console in my opinion. So even though it's called Xbox One, would you want to give PlayStation 4 a rank 4, a level 4? I don't know. But even though that this is this also came out in 2013, the same time as when PS4 came out, but it came out a week after PS4 came out in November of 2013, and everybody got the day one edition. But the one I have right now is the 1 terabyte, and I like the top of the console since it's all piano gloss. Like I don't know if you can see it's not as shiny, but the front, yes, it's all piano gloss, and I gotta remove that sticker if it's. I gotta remove that sticker because I'm not sure people are getting used to having a sticker on that. So there's a cable box that's being connected to it. So well, I don't know what else to say. And that's all I'm gonna have to do for now. So I don't know what I'm gonna do next because since I still got a few more weeks left till my holiday break, and then it's back to another semester week. So I don't think I'll be too busy in the spring. So I'll be back doing more videos whenever I can. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Well, I'm a little bored of this since I got nothing to do in here. I've been here all day, and I've been also home all day yesterday. You know, it's a new year, and everyone's trying to start a new chapter in their life. So thank you for watching. We'll go back to TV, and 2013 Rattler out of here.